Well, the inspiration for Dust were several things. One, I spend a lot of time riding with the Cambridge Police Department, which is kind of my local police department in Massachusetts. And sometimes when I'm just out, I see things and I imagine, what if this were a crime scene? And, you know, a big athletic field that's all muddy and there's nobody around, but you've got dormitories of students who are busy doing other things and not looking, and then running behind all this is an old set of railroad tracks, and I just simply started populating it with characters in a story. And then in addition, you know, I was also going through my own thing with some really unfortunate litigation having to do with financial people. And of course, we can't watch the news without hearing so many things about the financial industry, good and bad. And so I got sort of emotionally involved in projecting something onto my canvas about any sort of crime that might have to do with the financial industry. And it just sort of, and then the Newtown thing happened, and that gave me certain thoughts about Scarpetta and what direction she would go in. And what it also all led to, the types of murders that we're seeing today are so different from what people were preoccupied with when I was getting started. In the 1990s, everything was about serial killers, these Ted Bundy type monsters. Today we're dealing with the biggest thing that medical examiner offices have to plan on, unfortunately, are mass disasters. Not just natural disasters, but man-made natural disasters, such as someone who opens fire in a movie theater or a shopping mall, or, you know, in any sort of, or a school. And the kinds of people that I've always done research with have to respond to this sort of thing. And I think all of us are a little bit warier about what happens if you go to an airport and someone pulls a gun out of their bag and just starts firing. So, and this is one of the themes I deal with in Dust, are the types of murders that Scarpetta has to really be aware of and deal with. And some of it has to do with getting attention. What Benton Wesley, her FBI profiler husband, calls spectacle killings, where you make a spectacle of yourself and what you've done, to the point that even the White House knows about it. This is just not something we used to see.